Hi everyone, welcome back to Blue Sky Fantasy. This is Kaladin here, and I'm going to be doing some more of the Hildebrand questline, and I'll do some voiceovers and just have a fun time. So we're going to start with the hammer. So, looks like it's just up there, so let's hop into the Shroud of Darkness. Such a bizarre looking mount, like I can't take it seriously. The flying puffball of doom. Dublin Carcass. This place seems very similar to Basha. The Doblin's wounds indicate that it felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. So ominous. Nashu says, I don't think it's been dead long. Maybe whoever did it is still around. Let's go to the next sparkle. Basilisk Carcassus. Basilisk Carcassus. And we're with Gilgamesh. But Gilgamesh doesn't have any weapons. He can't be a real Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh was supposed to have something like 9 weapons last time I saw him in Final Fantasy VII. The Basilisk's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. A single blow to the head. Impressive. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, it looks like we're going on our space jellyfish now. Do the thunder shock attack. Okay. Now we have an Armin carcass. Well, this guy is good. He's killing all the enemies for us. We don't even have to do it. He just hits them with his hammer. That's awesome. Hildebrand's checking out. The Dublin, the Basilisk, this Armin, all were slain with a hammer. As if that beast over yonder, unless I am mistaken. That chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be about. Mayhap he is watching us at this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He was ever a cautious man while on the hunt. Alas, it comes to this. Though every fibre of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. What must you do that is so terrible? I must dance. I'm a Mandeville man, doing what only a Mandeville can. From the peaks of Curtis to Thanalan, Mandeville man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What am I playing, guys? What am I paying $20 a month to subscribe to? I cannot avert mine eyes. That is the dance of House Mandeville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within sight of our quarry, he would not have been able to resist revealing himself. My dog was getting a little too excited. Were I to perform within sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good man, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead, though it might be a gross, nay, unconscionable violation of my family traditions. I must bequeath to you the Manderville. Because you're the Warrior of Light, and the Warrior of Light is good at everything that he does, because the Warrior of Light is the main character, and the main character has plot armor and all sorts of extra supports. You learn the Manderville dance. Okay. So let's go to our emotes. And I'm gonna have to do a little search here, and I'm just gonna search man. Okay. We got our Manderville dance. Oh, and now he's doing it. Oh my. I'm surprised nobody's done a Twitch dance of this. Like, or not a Twitch, a TikTok dance of the Manderville dance. Somebody should really needs to make that a thing. So I've added it to my favorites so that we can do it easily next time. Okay, Hildebrand. The time has come for you to do what only the Manderville can. Okay. We are as siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Manderville. Now you must use that knowledge. Go to the fallen chimera and dance like only a Manderville can. Okay, we're gonna do the Mandy Manderville. Waiting. And waiting. Oh, there's the hammer. It's like stuck in his nose. Whoever did it didn't even want to retrieve their weapon. Can't you just like, it's like Thor's hammer and just go like that and then whoosh. Mm-hmm. It's time to do the Manderville. The rooster's just like, yeah, I want to do it too. I want to do it too. I don't even know who's saying this. I'm gonna try to. I don't know how I'm just gonna neutral voice that. Fancy yourself a Manderville man. You could do what only a Manderville can. Then lift your legs and put up your hands. Be a Manderville man. He comes. Oh wow, who's this? Maybe he should put some clothes on. Oh wow. Yeah. Ho ho ho. Is it Santa Claus? Is it naked, nude Santa Claus? What happened to his suit? Doesn't he know that it's the past Christmas already? Oh ho ho, you have not to fear for me, not at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the Chimera. Godbert. Kind of a pervy old man. But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me, Godbert. Why else would you gyrate your hips in such gentlemanly fashion, if not that? But more importantly, how in the hells did you learn the Manderville, if I did not teach you that? Who? Oh my goodness. By the grace of God, what sorcery is this? He yet lives? Oh. It's anime, so is he gonna have an internal monologue right now? Wow, these quests are actually something else. I'm actually really... Oh my, he's like flash stepping. He's like doing a Dragon Ball Z teleport. Yeah, these quests are actually quite entertaining. I'm actually looking forward to playing the rest of them. It's very different than anything else that's in Final Fantasy. It's just so theatrical. 10 years, Hildebrand. 10 years since you left home, and 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalamut. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that your beloved son was dead?
Son? You are Hildy's father?
Godbert the goldsmith, the wonderful man. Smithing is only a wonderful can. Oil him up and give him a tan, fit for a wonderful man. But please, father, cease your undulations at once. There are more pressing matters at hand. This antique vase must be made whole once more for the sake of Miss Maria. Ah, do not worry, little one. I deal with worse cases before my morning bowel movement. He's just gonna like, and then in like 3 cutscenes, it's gonna be fixed. I knew it. Hold your applause until the end. The bear got the guide to my hammer. Moon, prism, power, make up! Look out, it sparkles in the twilight out radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that this is a work of art? You've completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value. Nonsense! I have taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you are paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? Father, that is not my path. I'm an agent of inquiry. An inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is such a person. There are others too, innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist. I thought you had put away childish dreams. No matter, you will understand in due time. No, I will not. I am an inspector, father. It can be naught else.
Mr. Godbert, sir? I don't think my mother's gonna like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildebrand help with the investigation.
We cannot say that for certain, can we? Mayhaps she will take a liking to this reimagining. You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I am something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his, and Kidu as well, I should think.
I see. You too possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad am I to have met you, Greg. Now let us return to Vesper Bay and see how our vase is received. Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence. I shall be traveling there on business once I have finished gathering materials.
Oh, I think I might have seen the demon bird which took my weapon. So on without me, I shall follow anon.
Oh, we gotta go all the way back to Vesper Bay, but we can't teleport there, right? We gotta go to Horizon, and then we gotta fly there. Like, what? We're on patch, like, nearly 7.2. This quest is 2.2, so like 5 expansions later and they haven't fixed this goddamn town? Really? Do you guys not want the game to be more accessible to new players? No, we think part of the experience is walking back and forth 500 times between these zones when you're doing the main story quest. This is beautiful. Look at that. The sunset, and it's shining right through my jellyfish. Hallelujah. Okay, and now we gotta go see the bitchy lady. I don't like her. The one with all the makeup. Maria's mom, I think. Okay, we got this reconstructed vase that is now green. It wasn't green before.
Mother, I brought you the vase.
By the gods, have you no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in your chicanery? I don't know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resistance whatsoever to the vase I purchased. Now see here, Lady Gerilda, not only did you send Maria to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beasts attack, which they did, but... Gaudy trash? The Lord Mandeville, sir. I did not realize you had arrived. Though I know it is nothing compared to the lavish accommodations an esteemed gentleman such as yourself must enjoy, I pray my humble abode meets with your satisfaction. Oh, it is, my lady, it is indeed, especially that exquisite vase over yonder. Although I gather from your previous comments that you do not like my reconstruction, eh? Your reconstruction. I don't like it. I love it. I would go so far as to call it the new centerpiece of my Thorn Dynasty collection. Oh, what a relief. I would have been most distressed had you said otherwise. We Mandervilles do so take pride in our own work and ever strive for professional perfection. Oh, but why am I repeating what my son Hildebrand doubtless told you when he offered to investigate the duelist threats? Enough expository banter, I say. I cannot recall if your son used those precise words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most welcome. You will be helping us, Inspector Hildebrand, will you not? She's being all sweet now that the big boss is here. Ellie. Wait a minute, your father is Lord Godbert Manderville? The man who took Olande Quiveran's seat on the Syndicate? It appears there have been a great many developments over the past 10 years of which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must redirect our energies towards the investigation of the thieving duelist. Our first order of business will be to review all the facts with consenting Inspector Briardian. Oh good, he's right here. Oh, Briardian, this guy, this beauty. He is a treat. Why are you still here? Allow me to elucidate. Lady Duranda has asked that we assist you with the investigation. Now kindly share with us all your information. Fine. Our plans have advanced to a stage that even you couldn't ruin them anyway. I commissioned several reproductions of the Treaty Blade through a merchant named Jojonpa, who traffics in counterfeit antiques. These blades have been delivered to the observatorium, where they are being distributed among Lady Geralda's sellswords. Once I give the order, they will transport them via alternate routes to Vesper Bay. Oh, I think I get it. You're hiding the real transport with a bunch of decoys, right? They're all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, all our forces will converge on his location, including those disguised as small folk along each route. The real treaty blade will remain in the original owner's vault until the thief has been apprehended. Everything has been accounted for. You are superfluous. Mayhap we could use more small folk to watch the roads in and out of the observatorium. Assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unassuming fashion, insert Warrior of Light to go do task for the quest. Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am a master of disguise. Have you any information regarding the duelist himself? A description? You never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? The thief is said to be in a towering brute dressed in red who wields a halberd. A man so garishly dressed should be easy to find in snowy Curthis. Then I suppose we don't need your help after all, do we? Come, don't, I couldn't care less. Be seeing you.
Pray forgiveness for my lateness.
Greg, my good man, what a pleasure it is to see you again. We just received new information regarding the weapon thief. A victim described him as a halberd-wearing brute dressed in... a ridiculous outfit.
A ridiculous outfit? Huh, now I'm intrigued. What reasons would a warrior have for wearing impractical clothing?
What reasons indeed? It is enough to make a gentleman laugh. Babak, babak. Ooh, what do I get from this? An elixir. Probably like... Oh my god. Guys, it heals 1,440 HP. I have 123,000 HP. Like that wouldn't even, you wouldn't even be able to see it on the green bar. That's how little that elixir is. It's not an elixir of immortality, that's for sure. Hildebrand. Allow me to summarize our current plan of action. Our destination is the observatorium, and our mission is to pose... not our mission, your mission, because you're the warrior of light and you're going to have to do everything for everybody. Our mission is to pose as goodly small folk in accordance with Inspector Briardian's instructions. Naturally, should the situation demand improvisation, we are to disregard those instructions. Any questions? No? Then let us sally forth at once. Okay, so where's the observatorium, everybody? Let's find that observatorium. If I can use my map. There we go. We're going to Camp Dragonhead. To continue the great Hildebrand story. This is where I live feels like. It's like all super cold and snowy, and like it was -30 on my walk home from work today. It was very, very cold. You can't feel your face after a while. Okay, I'm almost at the quest here. We're gonna be putting disguises on or something. Sellsword Sergeant. Hail to thee, fellow servant of justice. I take it that you are one of the many tasked with transporting a counterfeit treaty blade. Clearly you've mistaken me for someone else, sir. At ease, Sergeant. They're with us more small folk. Keep an eye on them. Or else. But sir, bugger me. Don't you bloody move until I get back.
I say, is this land always so inhospitable? The biting wind, the endless snows. Mayhap keeping active will help me to stay warm. Oh, and should I chance to find the thieving duelist, I will of course summon you after administering the requisite beating. Ha ha ha!
Good. You're still, Wasn't there someone with you a moment ago? Ah, you speak of Greg. He ventured outside the gates mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief as we are. Come, Noshu, we too must answer the call of duty. You look like you might actually be useful. Why don't you have a word with my man near the east gates? We're underbound over there. This quest is literally going all over the place. Places I never would have expected. There's an igloo? I didn't know there's igloos here. There's a snowman. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at that. That's epic. Friggin' snowman. It's so perfectly spherical, too. And I love the eyes. You see that just now? No? I don't think my eyes were playing tricks on me, but there's only one way to be sure. You wait here.
Inspector, over there, look.
What is it, Noshu? Pray tell me what you see.
Ha ha ha! I see you, Demon Bird. You will not escape me this time. Why, hello there, my friends. Is aught amiss?
Oh, it's just Greg. For a moment I thought you might have spotted a thief. Come, Noshu, we have lingered here overlong. We must egress post-haste. There's naught out of the ordinary here either. No luck, We've scoured every elm of this area to no avail. I can only conclude that, having learned that his opponent was to be the legendary Inspector Hildebrand, the duelist renounced his criminal ways and retreated into hiding. Or perhaps he is waiting patiently outside the walls for more wagons to leave. That being said, you should decide to venture into the wilderness. You had best arm yourself with more than your wits. I appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but a gentleman should abstain from violence until absolutely necessary.
I'll fight for you, Inspector. I even found a weapon to use. By the
Oh no. By the 12! Is that the self-same spear which propelled me to the Red Moon? Wherever did you find it?
It was buried in the snow.
Well, one cannot ignore the will of destiny. Return it to me, Noshu. Though I will still endeavor to avoid fisticuffs, I will be duly armed should worse come to worse. Now then, we begin our search for the duelist to the east of the observatorium. Thump, 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 thump. Get on our Mew Mew Whiz, whatever it's called. Mew Mew Power, Mew Mew Grace, Mew Mew, or it's like Mew Mew Style, Mew Mew Grace, Mew Mew Power in your face. Do you guys remember that show? That was a very interesting show. It was like a Sailor Moon spoof. That's quite the needly spear. Wherefore art thou my nefarious nemesis?
'Twas not the selfsame creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. You sense it too, don't you? Up, Black.
We're all just gonna like stand here, I guess? Okay. Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you covet this weapon so?
If you but beheld it, you would understand. In some ways, it bore resemblance to a spear, but in other respects, it was quite different. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which welded a musket barrel.
But it is a pretty cool weapon, because it's like a spear, but it has a trigger. So it's like a bayonet spear, but that has an axe blade on the side. That's actually quite cool.
It was one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Ah, how I yearn to reclaim it, the strongest of spears.
Wait, it's the spear that we already have? Or we're right beside it? The chicken finds it. Bark. Oh dear.
That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to the strongest of spears.
I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. Surely you can't be serious.
Now you call me Shirley? No matter. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Oi. This spear and I have traveled together to the very heavens. I will not relinquish it again. This spear and I have bested many a man together. I will not relinquish it again. Oh no, wrong voice. Gilgamesh.
This spear and I have bested many a man together. I will not relinquish it again.
Then we are at an impasse. This is hilarious. Oh my god. Yeah, the warrior light's just like, no. I can't believe I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector. Thanks to you, we've caught the weapon thief in the act. Miss Ellie? You're grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good, honest man who I'm certain has never stolen a weapon in his life.
Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat.
Trickery. I believe that constitutes a confession. Seize him.
A confession to what? I have done naught wrong. Bah, you're all beyond reason.
Ah, yes, my plan to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace. Well, my plan is thus far flawless. Griffin Crossing is still impossible. I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't, so let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face the duelist in battle. That's because we're the Warrior of the Light, and the Warrior Light has to do everything. Even so, your strength alone will likely not suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can. There's Hildebrand. Oh, look at it. Oh my goodness, he's upside down. He's in the snow. Oh, that's so funny. Nashu? Miss Ellie? Oh, my good man, it is a relief to hear your footfalls. As you have doubtless deduced, I was unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. I must leave the rest to you. Who's this, Ishgard? Looks like Hogwarts. Da 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 da. Uh-oh. Look what the cat dragged in.
Yes, it was I beyond these doors this whole time. You took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role in this play was. A silent guardian? Content to watch events unfold with minimal interaction? At the last, I understand. We were fated to duel, you and I. Just me and you may have the spear. Fair, and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, do you not think? I will even extend them to your allies. I grant you leave to summon others. After all, it will avail you to no advantage.
So now he's gonna be the real Gilgamesh with like all the weapons and stuff. He's gonna be like a raid now? Is this a raid that I haven't finished? He just grew.
For Gilgamesh, it's in beginning time.
The Warrior Light's just like, okay then, what am I gonna do? Oh, that's a boss arena if I ever saw one. It's just a perfect circle. Battle on the big bridge now accessible. The new the duty finder has been updated with a new duty. Well, we should probably sign up for this duty. It's probably going to take a little while. So, I don't know what I'll do in the meantime. Actually, I do need to start dinner, so I'm going to have to continue this another time. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. That was a lot of fun, so I'll hopefully be able to finish this episode another time.